What's up YouTube, Josh Bacon here, also known as JB the Car Fanatic, and welcome to part 4 of my Now CD collection series. Now, just to recap, I will be showing my entire collection of 47 Now CDs by order of their original release date on CD. But given that the video would be too long if I were to show them all in one video, I have decided to split it into 5 parts. This is part 4 of 5, so enjoy. Now, kicking off part 4 of my Now CD collection series is the first of my special edition Now CDs. Now that's what I call Rock Ballads, released on the 3rd of June 2016. It has 57 rock ballad hits by famous rock ballad bands. And this is the track listing, and I'll let you look at it for a little bit. And now, let's take a look at the discs. So, this is disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Now, as you can see, in terms of styling, there's not much... I don't think there's much difference between the colours on the discs. I mean, all 3 discs basically just share the same colours between them. Yeah. And behind the disc we see some artwork of some skyscrapers at night. And if we look here, we see the web address for the full track information. Please visit www.nowmusic.com/now rock ballads info. It is, yeah, but since that CD was released, it has now been changed to nowmusic.com/album/now that's what I call rock ballads. Up next, we have Now 94, originally released on the 22nd of July 2016. 42 top chart hits, and this is the track listing here. And now let's take a look at the discs. So this is disc 1. And this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for Now Vintage t-shirts and jumpers, available in 4 different styles. And here we see an advert for a competition they were hosting at the time where you could win an iPod Touch. But that competition's probably closed now. Next in my collection is another special edition Now CD. Now that's what I call number 1 hits, released on the 11th of November 2016. I got this one for Christmas in 2018. Basically, it has 63 number 1 singles from the 21st century, sourced straight from officialcharts.com. This is the track listing here. And now let's take a look at the discs. So this is disc 1, this is disc 2, and this is disc 3. For more than 60 years, the UK's official singles chart has hosted the weekly fight for supremacy between the greatest pop stars of the day, but for now, please enjoy this collection of solid gold number 1 hits, every one of them a winner. Next in my collection, we have Now 95, released on the 18th of November 2016. 45 top chart hits. This is the track listing here. And now let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1. And this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for a competition they were hosting at the time where you could win a PlayStation 4, and not only could you win the PS4, but included in the prize was the Now Sing 2 game on PlayStation 4, obviously. But that competition's probably closed now. And here we find an advert for the Now Music Plus app. And it says here, start your 1 month free trial at www.nowmusicplus.co.uk. Listen to the latest chart hits anytime in our Now Music Plus app. Next, we have Now 96, released on the 7th of April 2017. 43 top chart hits, as it says here, and this is the track listing on the back. And now let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1 right here, as you can see, and this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for a competition they were hosting at the time where you could win an iPod Touch and 6 months worth of 6 months subscription to the Now Music Plus app. But that competition's closed now. And like with Now 95 right here, we see an advert for the Now Music Plus app. Up next we have Now 97. Released on the 21st of July 2017. 45 top chart hits. This is the track listing right here. Now let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1. And this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for a competition they were hosting at the time where you could win a Bluetooth speaker and 6 months of subscription to Now Music Plus. But that competition's closed now. And we see an advert for the Now Music Plus app, the perfect playlist for every occasion. Next up in my collection we have Now 98. Released on the 17th of November 2017. 46 top chart hits. And this is the track listing on the back, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1. And this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for a competition they were hosting where you could win a 40-inch TV, and included in the prize was 12 months subscription to the Now Music app. And on this side, we see an advert for that app as well. The Now Music app, actually. The home of hit music in your pocket. Download the app for free now. Download on the App Store, get it on Google Play. Next in my collection is Now 99, released on the 23rd of March 2018. 45 top chart hits, and this is the track listing on the back, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1, and this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for a competition they were hosting where you could win wireless noise cancelling headphones and 12 months subscription to the Now Music app. And like with Now 98 on this side, we see an advert for that app as well. Now, the next Now CD in my collection is quite a special one, because it marks a milestone in the Now That's What I Call Music compilation series. It is Da, 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 da. The 100th release of Now That's What I Call Music, Now 100, released on the 20th of July 2018. Now that's what I call a celebration. So basically, for the 100th release of Now That's What I Call Music, it's a little bit different here. Because, as you can see on the track listing here, Disc 1 has the latest hits at the time, with a bonus track by MU4, because also to celebrate the 100th release, Good Morning Britain were hosting a competition where if you sang a song and it won, basically, it would get featured as that bonus track. And this was the winner right here, You Can't Hurry Love by MU4. And on disc 2, we have hits from we have famous hits from Now CDs in the past, such as Red Wine by UB40 from the first Now CD, Believe by Cher off of Now 42, Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake from Now 55, and Sing by Ed Sheeran from Now 88. Now, let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1. And this is disc 2. And here we see an advert for the Now Music app, like with Now 99 and 98. And we see an advert for the Now That's What I Call Now series. CD, but I meant to say CD. But basically, Now That's What I Call Now would feature 100 hits from the first 100 Now CDs. So basically, it was like one song from each Now CD from the first 100 Now CDs. Also, to celebrate the 100th release of Now That's What I Call Music, they re-released the very first Now That's What I Call Music on CD for the very first time. Now That's What I Call Music 1, Now That's What I Call Music 1 was originally released on vinyl and cassette on the 28th of November 1983. But to celebrate the 100th release of Now That's What I Call Music, like I said, it was re-released on CD on the same day Now 100 was released, on the 20th of July 2018, to celebrate the 100th release of Now CDs. But this isn't the first time the original Now That's What I Call Music compilation was re-released on CD. It was also re-released on CD way back in 2008 to celebrate 25 years of Now That's What I Call Music. This is the track listing on the back, as you can see. And here we see the poster which actually inspired the naming of this compilation series. Now let's take a look at the discs. This is disc 1. And this is disc 2. And here we see that same poster again that was featured on the back. And we also have the track listing on this side as well, in addition to it being on the back as well. And that is the end of part 4. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed part 4 of my Now CD collection, and stay tuned for the 5th and final part to this series, which will be out tomorrow. Please make sure to like, share and comment on this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel as well, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat too. I shall see you in my next video, but until then, this is Josh Bacon, also known as JB the Car Fanatic, signing off. Peace!